Thank you. Thank you very much for coming to my press conference. We'd like to speak out today on the incidents that happened with the MBTA today. And of course, this is called the Red Line. As you guys all know, that the Red Line was a train unmanned today for 6 to 8 miles. Nobody was in danger except for the taxpayers. Thank God that nobody was injured. But the taxpayers were. Because the MBTA uses every incident like this to raise your taxes and mine. As you know, early this morning, the train was loaded with people, and the driver left the train running and took off. And the train kept speeding down and speeding down and speeding down the tracks, passing station by station, until it eventually came to a rest when they shut off the third rail. Folks, how safe are we on the Boston train system? We might be safe because we're not going to have a train accident, but we're really not safe at all because of the fact that we are going to pay for it some way, somehow. You say, what are you talking about? Well, don't you understand? It's just another excuse for them to raise taxes in Massachusetts. If they can't get taxes raised, or if they can't get the funding by raising cigarettes, or by raising gas taxes, they definitely will create an incident like happened in the wintertime. Oh, the trains can't run in the snow, but they can in other parts of the country. So guess what? They raised the fares. And I guess a couple $2 billion a year is not good enough for the MBTA or the Red Line. Because they have to pull another stunt like this to put people's lives in danger and the tax dollars' lives in danger because of the fact they sent an unmanned train down the tracks. I am very, very, very disturbed about how the MBTA runs the program. They put people's lives in danger because they want to raise your taxes and mine to pay for a train that I don't even ride. Thank God nobody was injured. I am very grateful for that. But the only people that were injured today was the taxpayers. The taxpayers, because they're going to go back and they're going to look at it and they're going to say, oh my God, we need more money. Wow! Because the billions of dollars, we're already raising taxes on everything else to pay for a train, but we need more. Because if we have more money, stuff like this would have happened. The incident with the unmanned train. So at this time, during this press conference, I will not answer any questions at this time because the investigation is still going on from my office. We're investigating to find out why the MBTA is getting all this money, but yet they can't have trains and people hired to do their job correctly. But yet, like I said before, they drew driver error, to make it look like there's a problem with the train or a problem with the people. They don't have the quote-unquote funds to run the MBTA properly, so this doesn't happen. So folks, in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and in the people who come to Boston and to Massachusetts to visit and take the trains, be prepared for a fare hike. And that's right, I said the word fare. That's what they call fare. But it's unfair to us to have to keep paying over the stupidity of the MBTA. So, with incidents to the red line, I want to say this. To everybody who's riding the red line today, I'm glad you weren't hurt. And I'm truly sorry that you have to go through this. I'm truly sorry that you have to put up with the MBTA. The lady who's running it and who gave the press conference looks like Donald Trump in a woman form. Anyway, I feel really bad for you guys because you guys pay all this money. I don't take the T train, not because of safety issues, because I'm not worried about that. I don't want to pay and keep paying and keep paying and keep paying to take it. And next thing you know, it's going to cost you $50 for one stop. Massachusetts, MBTA, wake up. Because we're getting sick and tired of your shenanigans on an excuse to raise taxes and to raise fares for the innocent, working, hard-working people. So, with the closing of this press conference, I would like you to Google, I would like you to go to YouTube and find the band called Soul Asylum, Runaway Train. Runaway train ain't coming back. That's exactly what happened today. Just another excuse for them to raise our taxes. Pretty soon you're going to have to take a mortgage out on your house just to be able to ride the MBTA. They got billions of dollars. That's why the gas prices are so high in Massachusetts. Why? Because the governor, the past governor, he raised it to help pay for a train that's got all these problems. And then, on top of that, those that smoke, he raised taxes on cigarettes to pay for a train that's having problems. And then what happened in the wintertime? They raised the fare again because, oh my goodness, we can't make the trains go down the track because of the snow. Okay, so we're going to raise it again. And here you go, you got an unmanned train, okay, that they're going to turn out to say, hey, we need more money, more funding, so driver error doesn't happen again. Hello? Driver error? If it's driver error, why should we have to pay for his mistake? Driver error. But they're going to find a way. So MBTA, if you're listening, we're getting tired of your games. You know, maybe it's time that some president, maybe even Donald Trump if he becomes president, do a thorough investigation of your administration as to why you keep raising it, but yet you can't fix the problem. Thank you very much. So what good is it with all the money that you guys have, and what are you doing with it because you can't even fix the problems? But that's okay. I understand driver error. That's okay, no problem. Just raise the fee another $5 for the driver error to cover the cost of this incident. Okay? And as you heard some of the witnesses that were on the train, they called with their phones, okay, the MBTA to tell them there's a problem. They're on the train that can't stop and they're calling the MBTA and nobody's answering the phone. Hello? Where's the money? Where's the customer service line? Hello? Oh yeah, our riders are safe. Yeah, you're safe. You got an emergency going in, you don't even answer the phone for them. You know, they might be safe, but us as the tax dollar payers, you know, are not safe. That wraps up our press conference. Have a good day.